Are we good to go? Yes, we are. OC, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hopefully, my microphone is working. Do let me know if it's not. I will take that as that it is working. Perfect. Wonderful. How have you been? How have you been? Planted anything new? Any more cherry trees? Playing Minecraft with a friend. What do you mean the seed was terrible? Every seed is wonderful. Oh, we were doing this. Right. There's more of them. Can I? Did I not put them? We have 6 now. How many do you think we will have by the end of the series? My friends and I, we do Minecraft every Christmas break. That's kind of our routine. And the last time we did it, no, the year before, so almost a year and a half ago now, we were playing with Terralith, and we spawned into a seed where instead of grass, it was moss. And on top of the moss, there was no grass. There wasn't any proper grass growing on top of the moss. And because it was moss, there were no animals. So we had no food sources. We had to live on kelp and fish for quite a while. Until we managed to make another portal, venture out quite a few distance away. It was a few thousand blocks, I remember. And then we could bring some animals back and some grass to plant crops onto. Mercury poisoning. Right, this thing. What is on the task? Get Bingus Totem. I'm glad I made that, because I would have forgotten otherwise. What do we need? 4 fish, amethyst shards, and a diamond. We have 2 of those things. We do not have the fish. See, I'm glad I made that then. As for your meal today, I was thinking sushi. We can get the fish, we can get the rice, and we can get the kelp quite easily. It's any 3 fish, so we need 7 fish total. That's 1. My sister loves sushi. I'm not particularly fond of it, but anytime she goes out shopping, she will get some. No, what she will do is she will end up getting too much, and then she will eat about half of it, put the rest in the refrigerator, and it will stay there until it gets stale and we have to throw it out. That's how it typically goes. This is not edible. No Northern Lights tonight. I think I have it set to only during the full moon. I might change that. It feels as if everyone except for you does that, right? they make too much food or they get too much food and then they put it in the fridge. And it just stays there. Next day, maybe. I try not to. My mother is like that with the freezer. It's entirely full. And we should be using all the items that are in there, but we never do. Whenever I try to make food, I try not to overcook. I only make enough for one meal, maybe two. Please don't go up there again. Let's just do that. I don't trust it. I don't. It's not safe. Yes, full to the brim. For us, it's frozen vegetables from the summer. Both of my parents like to plant vegetables in the garden. So we have things like zucchini and mostly just zucchinis. That is actually more than enough. I don't know why. I'm just standing there. Right. The Bingus. What does this one look like then? Let's take it somewhere safe. Oh, hello. Please don't walk off the off the island. Right, you can be together. Can I feed them? Oh, no, I can't. Please don't say that. It's pink. The fur is pink. It's not. Oh, I need to. That could have been bad. Let's plug that in before I forget. Perfect. It's pink. I wish I had name tags so I could name them, but I do not have access to. Please don't walk into the lava. I'm afraid they're going to walk onto the conveyor belt again, and they're going to get crushed. What do we need for sushi? Rice. I can't click on it. There we go. I can just make it like that. I cannot make them sit. If I right click on them, it does that. I do have an idea. I could make a bed and see if they lay down on it like normal cats do. Do you want that? Are you going to sit on it? You can sit on this. No? You don't want to? Nope. Okay, you don't want to. I won't force you. Let's put this away. What was I doing? Right. We need 3 of these. I should have enough kelp in my system. And fish. rice, like that. And we have sushi. You can have all of it. No, this was the dessert. It has to stay there. Right, that is your meal for the day. No pebbles. I can get rid of that. Finish. Diesel automation. There we go. It almost teleported in the lava. Please don't. I might just pick them up and keep them on me. I don't have enough faith in them, I'll be honest with you. How are we looking here? So, none of these are overflowing. No, that's all right. That's all right. And that's good. So, what do I need to do? I honestly don't remember. Ordered pizza yesterday. I was going to do that, and then I forgot. We have enough bone meal. We need one more bone meal, and we get that from the wheat, and the seeds go in there. This should make... Is this going to make any bone meal? It is working, so I don't have to worry about that. I think I can dedicate more of this to the wheat instead of the potatoes. That's a wonderful idea. Well, it is a wonderful idea. I do agree with that. I can throw this in here. This can go in here. This can go... I will keep that on me. We have ethanol being produced. We have... Oh, this needs power somehow. And it is towards the front. I could rotate that. If I get a wrench, I can rotate that by 90 degrees. I can't. Oh, like that. Right. And with that, I have to bring this towards the back. How am I going to do that? I could put the engine closer to this and move this around. Does this have any? It does not. Let's do that. That seems like a smarter idea. I have a wrench. I can do this. And put the engine in the same direction as that. Move it back. 1. And with that, we can do that. Have the pipes going on top. I need one of these going inside it. This is probably the best way of doing it, actually. This is stupid, but it works. Point it in that direction. And after it starts running, we can... If it works, it works. You're right. That is the point of these machines. I'm just trying to make them work. That is the point of this mod pack for me. I'm not trying to make anything look pretty. I'm just trying to make it functional. And I need a few cogwheels so I can connect that. I might get rid of this tree. It's going to be in the way. That isn't enough. This will do. Grab all of my shafts. And small one. Why is it red? I can place them. Why is it showing up as red? Big to small to big to small and connect it like that. I agree with you on that. I was having lunch and I looked at the clock and it was 3:30 and I panicked and I rushed to set up the stream. I was planning on playing the piano after having lunch, but I didn't even have time to do that. I was in just panic mode when that happened. Let's just bring this over from the other side then. We need this and like that. I'm one short now. Wonderful. Fine, I will go make more. Fluid pipe. Is that facing the right way? Where? Did I not? Huh. I thought it was supposed to go directly in my inventory. Oh, that broke. What? Is it because it's connected to that? I think that might be it. No, it's because it's connected to that. If I remove it, now I can turn it. Can I still turn it if it's like that? In the opposite direction. With... Oh, because that is... Of course that's not going to work. I need to connect this back up. I need to put a small cogwheel in the other direction. Why must you be like this? There we go. In the other direction. In the other direction. Should this not be working? Something broke off. Oh, because it's already too fast. This is a problem. Remove this. Put this. Perfect. That's now self-sustaining. I don't have to worry about that. I just have to... If it is going to be self-sustaining, I should... Small to big. Or I could just go like this. And hook that up. I should make it smaller. It doesn't have to be as fast as it is. Diagonally to that. It's alright. I can get rid of this. I can move that in the same direction. So I could do what I was doing earlier. Which I am going to do. Like that. Why have you stopped? Oh, because it's empty. How did it... How? Why? Why did it run out of fuel? Kinetic stress capacity. 85 times the RPM. Oh. So I do have to make that slower. They can be stacked to produce more stress. It doesn't tell you how much fuel they use. Diesel engine. Compact way of generating kinetic energy. I know that. Tell me how much fuel they use. They can be stopped with a redstone signal. You can also add upgrades. So we have 5,000 millibuckets in here. Uh, 5,000. So I start this up. I need to disconnect that in the other direction. Oh, it's facing... No, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. $3,900, 3,906, 3,905. It shouldn't have turned off so quickly then. I don't understand why it did. If I connect to this, is that going to... $3,881. So that's moving at about 1 millibucket every second, which isn't a bad rate. I'm wondering why it shut down so quickly last time. No, that seems fine. This is at the maximum amount of fuel it can hold. How then did it run out so quickly? It was snowing for me last night once again. And because it was so warm yesterday, the ground was still a bit warm. The snow melted, and when I went outside to feed the birds this morning in the gardens, everything was iced over. It was not fun trying to traverse that landscape. It was awful. Plant oil bucket. I might have to do a bit of this. Grab a bit of this. Put it in here. I need to connect that to this. The easiest way of doing that is I can't do... I can do this. Rotate in this direction. Perfect. So that's now automated. I need to combine these two into a single basin, and I need to input that basin in here, and then we will be completely automating. You know, I did this so it would not be as unsightly as the water wheels, but this looks this looks worse. It looks so much worse. 6,000 stress units at the current capacity. How much do water wheels make? 512. No, okay, this is better because I can just stack a few of those, and then you're right, it is faster. I can stack a few of these, and then we wouldn't have to worry about that for a while, hopefully. Take that. Let's empty that. Perfect. So, I need to pull from this, put into this, and take from this. All of this can go. This has to stay for now. I will get rid of this soon enough. Are fluid pipes the best way of doing this? Fluid manipulators. Fluid valve. Control fluid propagation through pipe networks. Not what we need at the moment. Oh, that looks useful, but not what we need. Hose pulley. Fill or drain. No. Item drain. A spout. A portable fluid interface. No. A fluid tank, creative fluid tank, or a fluid pipe. Is there no other way of doing this? I would really not do this manually. Let's test something out first. If I... Oh, that's terrifying. If I take an input from that and an input from that, can I put them in a basin? I assume I can put it at the side of a basin. And then from the front I can take it out and put it in that. Let's try it. Let's make a few more pipes. And fluid controllers, I think it was called. Create. No. No, of course not. Why would it be called that? It should be in here. A mechanical pump. We can make 2 of those. I think we will need 2. And if I put a basin here... No, that's not what I did. Am I able to... I almost fell. Replace that with that. No, I can't. However, I could do this. And if I can get the power from there to here, I might be able to. How do I make sure that we are getting equal quantities of both? Let's just test it and see what happens. I'll try not to fall. Watch 2 fluids meet in your pipe network. Oh. What? Why? That's not what I did. Can I... No. That's not... Huh. So I can't do this. I have to move this forward. Get rid of those. Do this. Do... I think it might have broken because I don't think I'm allowed to do this. That might be the problem here. That is the problem. So those need to be powered separately, which isn't an issue. The issue is, how do I make sure that I'm getting equal amounts of both fluids? Fluid manipulators. Fluid valve. Smart fluid pipe. Can help control flows by fluid type. Specify the type of fluid to extract. That's helpful. Matching fluids. Continue. Right. I understand that. Okay. This can go here. This one can go here. Do that. Get rid of you for now. What happens if I... Is it going to connect to that? It is. So I could theoretically get rid of that, move that back, and move everything back by 1. If I can't do it anyways, let's do that. All of those fell? They did. Then one of these. Can I do it like this? Is this allowed? I do know I can do... Oh, it's only verticals. No, I should be able to do that. Perfect. And just build along the edge. Oh no, nope, no, no. I need to pick this up. I need to put this down. Is this going to work? No, it's not. Do that. Do that. We have a problem. Did that run out? Is that why we don't have enough of that? It is. So that is the issue. Please stop. It doesn't matter if I don't have enough of it. I think it's big enough. It only takes... Okay. I was worrying about it for no reason. It's big enough to take both of the liquids without getting confused. Good. All right. So now I have this. I need to pump that into that. It's probably too close to that. I could move it over 1. I could make it a 3x3. Remove both of these. And move them back by 1. I need to have a mixer right above it. And a... How do I make this diagonal? That's not going to work. Do something like that, perhaps. And that, is that going to work? No, it's not. This will. Right, we have biodiesel being automated. I just have to feed it back into the machine. $700 stress, 300, 300. We are making more than enough. I just have to move this over and feed this back into this. Otherwise, that's going to connect to that, and that's going to be a problem. Is this empty? That's all right. I don't know what happened, but that's all right. That's not going to work. Right, I have to move it over. Like that. Do that. Do this. Not like that. I have to do this one first so it doesn't connect to the other one. Oh, this is so annoying. Right, now we can do that. Oh, that connected to that. Do I need a storage unit? It shouldn't be breaking. Because it is the same. Oh no, because it's taking the wrong. I have to use a smart fluid pipe. How do I make one of these? Gold, no, brass. Do I have any? I have one. What am I missing? An electron tube? Electron tube, polished rose quartz. Fine. I will have to rose quartz, sandpaper. Now I should be able to make this. And with that we can make this. And how do I use it? Do I use a bucket? The type of fluid to extract. Item containing the desired fluid. Right. So put this not there. Put that. Stop it. Like that. And plant oil is not what we need. This can go here for now. We need crude oil, like that. And with that, this should now be working. With the access going into that, and it will also fill up this. Perfect. I can make a few of these, line them all up. $8,200. I think we are producing more than we are using, so potatoes. This needs bone meal. Our limiting factor at the moment is bone meal, I think. This filled up, so we can dedicate more of that to wheat seeds. Right. Bone meal. I have to get rid of some of these potatoes. Or just plant some wheat seeds there. Seeds. I'm trying to be as quick. Right, and I should be able to plant some here. This one isn't done yet. And these are going to get destroyed if I ever stop the machine, so there's no point. Might as well. Right, this should give us an excess of wheat to throw in the composter and enough bone meal. I think that's working. I think that should be enough. I will have to keep an eye on it. Just because you never know with these things. That can go in there. I don't know the exact quantities we're getting just yet. So if I see anything in the excess chest in the back here, we know we can reduce that and instead change it to what we need. But we are automating diesel now. That's the big thing. That's all that matters. I can plug up this hole and make a few more of those engines. I can't do it. There's one down here. There we go. Is this working? I can't tell. It should be working. It has no reason to not be working. Yes, it is. Good. And it is working. Perfect. Next task, making a few more of the modular diesel engines. I think we need gold for that. And I'm not entirely sure we have enough. I don't think that's going to be enough. Modular diesel engine. We need 2. Oh, we don't need gold. We need... Blackstone. Blackstone comes from the witch water that we have. I'm not going to automate that. I can't be bothered. How do we get Blackstone? No. No. Blackstone. Barrel soaking, just cobblestone and witch water. Gets us Blackstone. So, cobblestone. I should have plenty of it here, which I do. And a barrel. Crude biodiesel. This can go... that should have broken. Was the air on fire just now? I think that's what that was. Let's get rid of this before I forget. Oh, that's the plant oil. This is slower than the other one. Still, it's much slower than the other one. Put this here for now. Get rid of that. And what was the recipe? How did it work? No. Barrel soaking. How do I change the mode of it? It's the other one. Not. It's the wooden one. Do I not have one? I thought I did. Why do I not have one of those? I need a wooden bucket. One of these. Right, this should now work. Please stop going there. Can I do that? No, I can't. Down there and up here. Oh, that only makes one. This is going to take a few minutes. Unless I automate extraction from that into that. Which shouldn't be all that difficult. If I make another one of those, another one of these. Grab one of these. I wasn't planning on automating. Oh, we are out of brass. Brass is copper and what else? Zinc. This is a smarter way of doing it. Throw this in here. That's going to take a few seconds. 18,000. How did that not finish in the time I was over there? Have you planted anything else, by the way? Since the last time we spoke. I need to convert these into plates. It needs to be powered. So it would be best to actually pick this up and move it here. No, move it one back. So that I don't have one on me. Back to this. Fluid. Pipe. Mechanical pump. It's overstressed. Why? Oh, why? Is it overstressed? What else is being connected with it? This entire system? I can get rid of that for now. You getting a couple new squash breeds this year? A couple? How many are there? Why is this not working? Barrel soaking. Am I really going to spend 20 minutes figuring out why this isn't working? Oh, now it is. Perfect. And I can throw down a... Well, it's not entirely necessary, I suppose. I just have to wait until... Oh, this is slow. This is going to take quite a while. Regardless, we are automating Blackstone now. So, that's that. Done. I'm making progress today. I'm making a lot of progress. That was fast. Well, we are an hour into the stream. Butternut Acorn, Carnival, and Spaghetti Squash. I need to look that up. Allow me just a moment. Spaghetti Squash. It looks like regular squash. I've been deceived. I've been tricked. I was expecting it to look like spaghetti, and it does not. I am disappointed. Right. I need 4 for one of these. The inside when it's cooked is stringy like spaghetti. I see. Does it taste like spaghetti at all? Or no? I need iron, planks, wooden slabs, barrel, a fluid tank, a block of brass, an engine piston, flint and steel, diesel engine, 2 plates, brass. 2 should be enough. It's used to replace a lot of pastas. Oh, this is broken. Am I able to fix it by removing this? Oh, that's connected to that. Okay, what if I remove that, but connect this? Tastes like whatever sauce you put with it. Y O Y. Why is it Blackstone slab, modular diesel engine? Perfect. I assume this is going to take double the amount of 5, 3, 1. Right, so it does take twice the amount of diesel. But we are producing 12,000 stress units now, which is a lot more compared to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about 2,000. And this is negligible. This one doesn't count. I can move my entire setup, pick it up from there, move it here, so that we're actually making good use of this. Plant oil. Hoppers will push down before pushing across. What I could do is I can move those inwards. So once it starts filling up, am I able to do this? No. No. Like that. Right, so this one should push down before it pushes across. And I need to do that. So now, whenever we have an excess of potatoes or wheat, they will go into the composter, they will get composted, and we will get bone meal. So this will move much faster when the other two are full. I'm going to sprint here for a few seconds, just to make sure that it's working. It takes its time, huh? Right, it's working. We only have wheat in there for now. That's fine, that's good. Alright. What's next? Early game. We have automated... What do you mean? Steam engine, fluid tank. Oh, this is a proper steam engine. I know how these work. I just don't want to build one. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to pretend it's not there. I'm going to ignore it. We need to start working on basic electronic circuitry or soul sand. LV machine hull. Did I not make one of these? I could have sworn I did, right? We made a few of them for this. That's alright. We can make a few more. Let's work on the soul sand first. Oh, soul sand from that, and then if I get one, I can light it on fire and convert sand into it. Witch water with sand and barrel soaking gets me soul sand. Do I have any in here? No, I don't. Do I have any in here? No, I do not. And because this is not connected to that, it's not going to work. Let's disconnect you. And connect you back up. Grab gravel. A stack should be enough. I only really needed one. Sometime today would be nice. Right. Take these out. Put one of these in. And we have soul sand. If I grab a bucket, which I have on me, that's fine. And flint and steel. I have to craft one. I forgot it was like that. And do this. Now we have an infinite amount of soul sand. Perfect. Another quest done. That leads to soul infused wires, but first we need Invar, which comes from nickel. Do I not have any blasting? These are all the same. Not that. Unpacking. Do I really not have any? No. Where does it come from then? Crushed nickel ore. Nope, not from there. Nuggets. Not from there. What did it say in the quest book? It said it comes from, oh, the ore factory. Fluid, solidifier, primitive, ore factory. I assume if I just throw things into the ore factory, I will get nickel. Purified pile, no, 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 no. How do... I need to clear up my inventory first. All of this can go. You two can stay. That can go. This can go. This can go. This can go. These two can go. Right. This is going to be like gold again, isn't it? Uses... primitive ore factory. Oh. 12.5% chance from copper. crushed iron. Primitive ore factory. 25% chance. 10. No, no nickel. And what about you? Gallium, sulfur. Right, my best bet would be crushed iron into the primitive ore factory. Has a 25% chance. Copper will be what I use after this. Primitive ore factory, what is this? Blast furnace. This is going to take forever. It really is going to take forever. All of you can go. I forgot to pick this up, or did I just pick that up? Was that it? I think it was. Grab my bucket. Grab some water. And give it to the ore factory. I might have to make a few more of these. Because this is just painfully slow. How am I supposed to get anything done at this speed? It takes over 2 minutes to process one. Right, you work on that while I work on something else. That comes from that, so that's not what we can work on. We can work on a circuit board. Resin circuit board, resin printed. Easy enough to craft one of those. Copper wires are also easy enough to make. I can make one of those. Not entirely sure what these are used for, but we can... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get to that when we get to it. Basic electronic circuit. Oh, good heavens, this is looking complicated. A vacuum tube, steel bolt. If I set it to my favorites, I should be able to look at the crafting recipe for this. Rubber sheet. Rubber sheets come from just packing rubber, which comes from smelting rubber with sulfur, which comes from just picking up rubber. We can do this, thankfully. Do that. Why are you going up there? Oh, I'm only taking one at a time. That explains it. I need to get more buckets. No. That Minecraft server that you're playing on with your friend, is it vanilla or is it modded? I need... What was it? It was... Sulfur dust. That doesn't work. Why must you be like this? Small pile of sulfur dust. Sulfur dust. Right, I had this issue last time too, I remember. That should work. Vanilla. I am setting up a vanilla mod pack for myself, mostly vanilla. It has just a handful of world generation mods, Terralith, Tectonic, William Riders, Overhauled, Overworld, and I think that's it. I am excited to play on that whenever I finish that. I don't think I will stream it because I'm not good at building. It really is just to practice my building skills and get better at that aspect of the game. Hopefully I improve. Hopefully I can stick to it. We have 5 of that. How much do we need? We only need 3. Did I not put the recipe steel plate? Why must you be like this? So I have to turn... Is it solely because of this? I can slow this down. This isn't really a necessity anymore. Now, am I able to run this? I don't have a... I don't think I can do diagonals like this, can I? No, I can't. I can, however, take this one. I think I might have put that there for storage. Are you not going to work? Steel ingot. Can make a steel plate. Am I not able to crush this to get a steel plate? Smelting. A blender. Fluid. Hammer. Huh. How peculiar is that? I wonder why not. Steel plate. We can make one of those like that. A vacuum tube. We need 3 of these. Red alloy ingots. We have enough of them. I think they need to be in plate form. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's working on this. Now we should be able to craft 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Craft 3 of these. And craft... I see what the problem is. I haven't gone in and set up how to do that. This is the only way I can craft it for now. Glass panes, steel bolt, steel rods. We can do that. Rubber sheets. We can do that. Charcoal dust comes from crushing charcoal. Fine copper wire, copper foil. How do we get to that? Copper plate. With a hammer? Yes. A lot of this is just me looking at recipes and setting them as my default. Sticky resin is that. Right. I think I have everything broken down into its... Set that as my favorite. What? Where did it go? Recipe tree. We don't have glass. Oh, we do. Get rid of that. How do we make glass? We use a saw to cut glass into glass panes. So that is my favorite recipe. I need 6 of them. I need 6 of these. I need 4 of these. 2 of these. 1 of this. 2 of these. Paper. Resistors. And we have the electronic circuit. Can I put it down? It looks like something I would eat. Right, that's that. Oh, is it because... Why did that... Did I not make the vacuum tubes for this? I did. Why? Oh, because... No. Why is this... The mods I have. Should I take a break from this for a second? Let me see if I have a picture of it. I don't think I took a picture. Let me go into the folder for this. I just stumbled upon the seed. I don't have... No, I don't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could just start up the game to show you. It spawned me on a beautiful island. That's what Tectonic does. It turns the world into continents. And it spawned me on an island surrounded by continents, and it was just beautiful. Do you have any specific builds in mind that you want to do? Why did that not work? I made 2 resistors. Did I not? Why? Energy converter. I need 1 I assume I have to make more of these anyways, so I might as well. Why isn't it working? I'm going to try relogging. Maybe it's an issue with the game. A big farm. You could try farming mod packs. No, it's still not working. Why? Why is this not working? I have both of these unlocked. It's not showing up in my recipe book either. Recipe tree. Okay, fine. Let's do 2. That shows up. I wonder why it's like that. 8 of these, I believe. Set that as my favorite. And that is already set to my favorites. We can craft. Not that. I need one of these. Now we can make this. 3 red. What was it called? Red alloy ingot. Oh, I have them on me. 1, 2, 3. I am going to check this off one step at a time this time, just so I know it's being done. 3 of those. 3 of those. 6 of these. So we did that. Yes. Vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes and resistors should. Two of those. Six of those. 2 glass tubes. 2 steel rods. 4 of these. Vacuum tubes. Oh, because I didn't hold them in my inventory, I threw them in the storage right away. I see now. 2 of these. A steel plate. And now it's going to give me this one too. And we have that done. I should be working on the coke ovens too. I suppose I should get to that. And the circuit board. How is this looking? 28,000. This is nearly full. And so is this. This actually is producing more than that. That's alright. They will all feed into the same thing at the end. What next? What's next? Nickel, Invar, soul-infused wires. Crushed iron. What I'm realizing is instead of smelting my ores, I should throw all of them in here. I get a lot more materials out from that. This can go away. I should probably smelt these. Where did I put my lava? Please don't pick up the items that I'm trying to throw. Yes, that's working. Good. This can go away, this can go away. I will keep this on me for now. Invar. If you think the amount of different alloys are bad right now, then just you wait. I'm afraid. How does one make Invar? Invar dust, nickel with iron. Oh, I shouldn't have smelted all of that. Ah! That's annoying. How long is this going to take? I could wait for this to finish. It's almost done. "20 more seconds." Am I really going to stare at it? And just wait? Yes, I am. Nickel, iron, tin. Now, we can do this. We can do that. Another item ticked off the list. Soul infused ingot, soul infused wire. Soul sand dust with Invar dust. Crushed soul sand. I do have plenty of that. Let's grab half a stack, should be enough. Half a stack of that. And what else did I need? Soul infused dust. Oh, because I converted it into... How annoying. Soul infused dust. And I should be able to just do that. Good. What else do I need? Soul infused wire. Infused plates with wire cutters. Excuse me. I should be able to do that. How many do I need? I need 4 of them. I can just combine them. Why is that a thing? Right. Back to making some Invar, making some soul infused dust, which I can smelt into soul infused ingots. These need to be converted into plates. It's all of those and 2 of these. Steam, ore factories, and optional quest. Better steel. I could go for that after I do this. Any LV converter. Energy between EU and FE. Soft melt change native conversion. 128 FE to 1A32 EU. I don't understand. LV machine hull. I am so confused. Set that as a recipe. And just break it down, I suppose. Steel ingots, soul infused wire. We have plenty of those, so we should be fine with that. Soul infused dust, Invar dust, nickel and iron. Crushed iron ore. Set that as my favorite. I probably shouldn't have done that, huh? Invar. Nickel. Remove that. Tin cable. Tin wire. Tin plate. It's just crafting trees upon crafting trees upon crafting trees. Steel plate. Circuits, universal, basic. For now, let's use that. Nine steel plates. 9. One of these. Tin. Do I have any tin ingots? I do. I need 2 tin plates. Those can go back in there. 2 wires. 2 cables. A machine hull. And an energy converter. Was that not the energy converter? LV1A energy converter. LV1A energy converter. I have it. Oh, because I didn't. Why must you be like this? Oh, that's annoying. I need to grab more tin ingots. Tin ingots. Those can go back. You can stay here. You have yet to see any camels. They are cute. Have you seen how far they can leap? It's mad. Right, is this going to count? It is. I don't have the steel plates. Steel ingots. Steel plate. I don't think camels can. I don't know actually. I'm going to look it up. Camels can leap. It doesn't say, but it says they can't leap that far. So it's a lie. Minecraft is a lie. We have that, and we have this. We have unlocked the second chapter, the Industrial Revolution. I know, right? I did not think that this game would ever lie to me. I'm heartbroken. Lions, on the other hand. Lions can leap over 11 meters, which is about 36 feet. That's impressive. While I am doing this, let's do... a bit of this. Fancy. I will keep my iron armor. Any more of the llamas? No, doesn't look like it. How is this working? This is overflowing. That is not. This is. So. Wheat. Have you seen the armadillo armor that wolves can get? I'm not a big fan of it. I think it could be... I think it could be better. It just... I don't like the design. I don't like the colors. I understand that they're based on the scoots. It's just... no matter how you dye it, it still stays that color. If dyeing changed the color, I'd be completely fine with it. It just gives it a trim instead of properly dyeing it. Right, that's that. I don't know what any of this means. Converts. Energy between EU and FE starts as EU converter. Use soft mallet to change native conversion from FE to EU. I don't understand what any of that means. Now here is the big question. Do we complete all of the optional quests? Well, I do have to do the coke ovens. They aren't optional. The steam ore factory is. The better steel one is. Do we complete all the optional quests before moving on? Or do we not? Task, a fluid cell. Oh. How does one... a fluid tank into a fluid cell frame. I should be able to craft one of these quite easily, I think. 4 tin plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. For bronze, I need 4 ingots. I should probably just use all of it. I don't think bronze dust is used for anything else. It's not. And we have bronze plates. We can get them from right here. And a fluid cell frame. How does this work exactly? Oh, I need a... Uses, I need a fluid tank for it. Fluid... Copper plate and a barrel. Copper plates I do not have. Grab a stack of these. I should have the barrel. I do not. Of course I do not. Craft a few. And like this. Stores and transfers fluids. Hold shift and or control to fine tune. I don't understand. Configuration. Auto input disabled. Auto output enabled. I assume that can hold 32,000. How much can this hold? The same, but it takes up a quarter of the space. I don't have a need for it at the moment, so I will keep it in my storage system. I forgot to turn this on after I finished using the other thing. Cobblestone. Put it in there. That's another thing done. Steam power. I'm still traumatized by these things. Did I move that? No, I didn't. Yes, I'm still traumatized by that. Every time I use it, I'm worried that it's going to break once again. Steam boilers are an optional quest. Steam parallels. I don't think steam power gets us to steam ore factory. I probably should do them, just in case I end up needing some of the items later down the line, so I'll have to do them regardless. Aqueous accumulator, lead ingot. I just have to craft a steam engine for now. I don't have to use it. What are we missing? Why do you not tell me what we're missing? Gold plate. Why won't you work? I can craft that. I need it in my inventory for it to count. That's one of those done. A steam boiler. Low pressure, solid, liquid, or solar boiler. We have high pressure boilers. Powered by the sun. Double silver plate. Silver plate, silver ingot. Crushed silver or silver dust. We do not have silver. Primitive ore factory. Galena, which is something we do not have. How do we get this? Crushed black stone. So I do need to automate this. I need to do this on a bigger scale, so I'm producing more of the witch water. How do I make the circuits? I could do that. I could try and figure out how to make these. Bronze. Set that as my favorite. Recipe tree. We can craft this, thankfully. They have to be plates. All 5 have to be plates. No. Like that. Is that going to count? Yes, it is. I still need to do the other one. Faster than the small steam solid fuel boiler. Am I even using one of those? There are many machines which can use steam to do your desired task even before you have voltage. Steam can be produced by boilers, either low pressure or high pressure. Alternatively, you can use thermal boilers, which can be made by right-clicking a dynamo with a steam pipe. What is the difference between the two? It doesn't say. I did complete the task though, so I can move on. Steam, alloy smelting. Large steam machines. Steam grinder, a multi-block. I don't want to do this. I've lost all motivation as soon as I saw the word multi-block. I'm going to pretend that I have finished with the early game and do this. I'll come back to it if I need to. I don't like doing multi-blocks. They take too much time. You remember how long this took and these two took. I don't want to. You can't make me. And immediately I'm hit with this. I need 8 of these. Oh, why must you torture me like this? Right. I do think this is better than the multi-blocks. It's okay. 8 of these. 7, 8. Show me the recipe. And 21 rubber sheets. Like that. You can be working in the background. 21 red alloy ingots. We can get those. Sticky resin. I don't know if we have slime for that. You think I have enough money to pay for viewer bots? College is already taking all of my money. I say that, with the tears in my eyes. 21 of these. I wonder how many people actually read these messages. How many streamers? I wonder how many streamers actually read these messages and then go out and buy 4 of these. I do need to smelt it, I think. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I am doing this. I wonder how many streamers read these messages and go out and buy bots for their streams. It can't be many, right? But there still has to be a market for it, otherwise they wouldn't be going out of their way to do this. Take your time, OC. I shall hold down the fort in your absence. 21 of these. We don't have wire cutters. Diamond, invar, steel. Oh, we need... This should do. Oh, we don't have any wrought iron, do we? No, we don't. Iron. A stack. Many do buy from them. Yeah, I would imagine. Otherwise, the bots, there wouldn't be bots advertising for that in the first place. I don't think I can cook all of these, can I? Ow. Oh, I can. Where is the last one? Right here. 3 of these. 2 of these. 1 of this. 2 plates. Whoops, not what I meant to do. What was I in the middle of making? Oh, 8 of these. Eight. I have to click. Oh, where? Stop that. 8. Recipe 21. 21 of these. 20 of these. Which water? Industrial barrel. I could do that. It takes only a second. Mud. Barrel transformation, barrel soaking. That's a rather annoying way of doing that. Centrifuge. No. We are running out of slime. That is a problem. We only need 20 for now. How? There's nothing there. How did that... Plant oil. We have more plant oil than we do this. It's still not completely filled on potatoes. Potatoes have a composter, if I can find it, a 65% chance. What of wheat? 65 also. I get more potatoes than I get wheat, however. Because I'm doing this, it might be smarter to replace some of the wheat with potatoes. Because we are overflowing on seeds. No, I'm being pushed. All of these are potatoes. This is all wheat. So when this fills up, I think this is a better way of doing this. If the potatoes start filling up and we still have an excess amount of seeds, I will remove more wheat and replace it with potatoes. Because this is not a problem. This is the bottleneck at the moment. How is this looking? It is full. I suppose it's not even a problem because it's full regardless. I just want it to be efficient. I don't want it to be wasting any of the resources, which it currently is doing with the way it's working. I need to put this in as well. Copper can go in next. I think this also gives me that metal that I needed. I can't recall what it was. 7 of these. 7 of these. 42 copper plates. Do I not have... What happened to all the copper plates I made? They're gone. Oh, I have them in my inventory. I need 42 more? Right. Well, fine. You work on that. $42. 14. $14 of these. 28 of these. I'm waiting on copper now for that. 7 of that. 12 of these. 14 of these. 13, 14. 14 paper. 14 of these. Just waiting on the copper now. You can keep working. 55. Oh, we ran out of invar wire cutters. Do we not have diamond wire cutters? No, we don't. We do. I just can't see where it is. Screwdrivers, power unit. Oh. Let's not. I'm just going to make my simple. Set that as my favorite. Recipe tree. Another one of those. 2 of those. 1 of these. 3 plates. I can take half of this. Just waiting like this is the worst part. One of this now. 8 of these. 37. 7 of these. 14 of these. And we have 7? Why do we only have 7? I crafted 8, did I not? Go check out the power chapter. Which one is that? Extras power. Welcome back. I hope you had a safe journey. They told me to go check out the power section. I think this is... Do they really want me to read all of this? I assume I start here. LV power. Expanded RF coils, RFCs for short, provide a large boost to the internal energy capacity of a flux cell at the cost of a lower boost to energy transfer limits. Okay, it's getting complicated now. It's actually getting complicated. Stabilized RF coils provide a medium-sized boost to both energy transfer limits and the internal energy capacity of a flux cell. What does any of that mean? I gave them so many fruit scraps to snack on. The chickens, I assume? Flux controller. Flux dust. That's later down the line. Carbon brushes. Generator coils generate electricity by using a magnetic field. The faster they spin, the more Fe per T they will generate, but with higher SU costs. The carbon brushes must touch one of the coils in order to store the energy. Oh, we can use... Oh, okay. Okay. What? Electricity generated by coils can be collected using the carbon brushes block. And then we can hook it up with a cable. Being turned into electricity increases 50%. The amount of SU used by the generator coil increases. Generator coils do not generate rotation, only electricity. Right. Fine. Fine. Super chest 1. Alloy smelter, electrolyzer, LV electric motor. A magnetic iron rod. How do we get one of those? Just redstone. Are you alright? It doesn't sound like it. I need friends to keep me company through this. Power. Basic combustion generators. Burn a variety of fuels to produce energy. Most of these fuels are easily mass producible if you have oil processing up and running. If you do not have oil processing, consider looking into biodiesel instead. Keep in mind that combustion generators only accept GT biodiesel because the crude biodiesel produced by Create is not refined enough to be used in these machines. What kind of biodiesel are we producing? GT biodiesel. This is crude. So we can't use that. No, we cannot. Most of these fuels are easily mass producible if you have oil processing up and running. Crude biodiesel. How do we produce this? It doesn't tell me. Superheated crude oil. Gasoline. Diesel. How do we get this? That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. The other one then. Nope. Doesn't tell me how to get it. Crude oil bucket. Fluid extractor. You are not helpful in the least. It's just looping me back to the same thing. If you do not have oil processing up and running, oil processor. No. What kind of oil are they talking about? Wooden plant oil, sunflower, crude. I assume... It doesn't tell me. Once again, it just tells me the recipe for it, but it doesn't tell me how to actually get it. This might be my only option at the moment. Upgrade kits. Compression dynamo. Assembler. Not something I have access to at the moment. Not that. None of these. Nope. Upgrade kits. So this is the only thing I can do at the moment. The generator. I can hook it up to this quite easily. We have an excess amount of biodiesel, so that's not a problem. Oh, we have a lot of biodiesel. It's not even being mixed at the moment. Right. What else can we do? I would like to... Most of these fuels are easily mass producible if you have oil processing up and running. Fuels. Into biodiesel instead. Crude biodiesel. From GregTech. Chemical reaction. Sodium hydroxide dust with fish oil and ethanol will give us glycerol and biodiesel. There's no way I can do any of that at the moment. Why? I think it told me to go read it. So I did. It's reminding me of my university labs, which I'm not entirely fond of. One of my... Should I be saying this? Why not? In my biochemistry class, from my biochemistry labs, we are grouped up in teams of 2. And my partner always comes in just... Are you stuck? I'm not going to finish that sentence, but just... He's not a fun person to work with. Where is the other one? Oh, there you are. I thought you were dead. Electric motor. From GregTech. I'm going to work on the motor. If this does not start giving me any power, then I will do the thing from Create. Steel rod, iron rod. Recipe tree. Magnetic iron. Set that as my favorite. 2 iron rods. 1 magnetic rod. 1 LV electric motor. How does this work? Just by showing up. No, ours is a lot different than that. You didn't do any work. I can't find any blame with that. A fun story about my my maths class, my statistics. Was it statistics? It was a some sort of a maths class. I can't remember, a few years ago from university. I took calculus. I took AP calculus in high school. And that's another story. I couldn't take it. I tried registering too late, so the teachers told me that I was out of luck. They weren't accepting any new students, so I studied on my own and did the test on my own and passed. But regardless, that's a different story for another time. I took AP calculus in high school. So when I was taking this maths course in university, I can't remember if it was statistics or something else. I needed it as a prerequisite for another course I wanted to take. The class had two portions to it. It had lectures and labs, and not lectures, tests that you would do every week. It had tests, exams, midterms, and labs. The lab consisted of 30% of the final grade. I can't remember what each lab was worth, but overall the labs were 30% of the final grade. So, as I was reading the syllabus when the course started, I saw that it did not say anywhere that passing the labs was mandatory. I did something. I did something extremely stupid. I did not confirm if that was the case. Because in my other courses, it does say that passing the labs is mandatory. In my chemistry courses, in my biochemistry, and my physics courses, all of them say that passing the lab is mandatory, that you have to show up to the lab, you have to do the lab work, you have to turn in your lab assignments, and only if you pass the lab will you pass the actual course. So you could get 100% on the midterm and on the finals in those courses in chemistry and biochemistry and physics. And if you fail the lab, even if you have 100 on those midterm, I thought it fell off the map. As I was saying, even if you have 100% on the midterm and the final, if you didn't pass the lab for those courses, they would fail you, so you would have to retake the entire thing. It didn't say that for the maths class on the syllabus for the lab. I wasn't going to lectures anyways because it's math. I'm good at that. What I decided was extremely dumb, and that was that I was just going to ignore the lab portion of the entire course. I did not go to any labs. I did not do any of my lab assignments. I did not do the lab exam. Effectively, I got a 0 on the entire lab portion of that course. So I was down to 30% of the grades, of the overall grades, because I did not attend any of the labs. But because I took AP Calculus in high school, I did perfectly fine on the weekly assignments. I would just open the website on every Friday, do the assignments, close it, and never even think about it. I did perfectly fine on the exams and the midterms. So I ended the course with a, what was it? I think a 68.3%. Without doing any labs, I passed. It was stupid because I didn't know if the labs were mandatory. I just assumed that they weren't. I should have clarified with the professor. I didn't. I just decided on my own. I made an executive decision to ignore the labs and hope that they weren't mandatory. Thankfully, they weren't. I did fine on the exams and the weekly tests and the midterm. I was fine. Do I regret it? Not even a little, but if I had to do it again, I would probably just ask before doing it. But yeah, that was fun. We did a lot of stupid things in the first couple of years of university. And by we, I mean my friends and I. I don't know if you know what a Jacob's ladder is. Let me see if I can find an image of it. One of these. I can't. Can I do this? If I save as just an image in my downloads, I should be able to add it as an image source in OBS. Downloads. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So this thing right here, it's a Jacob's ladder. It was used in my physics class. My friends and I walked up to the professor one day, looked her dead in the eye and said, "Can we borrow it to roast some marshmallows?" And she, of course, said no. We were disappointed, but that's the kind of things we did. We were stupid. We still are, but we were having fun more than we were learning. Basic bender, centrifuge, chemical reaction, cutter, lathe, mixer, wire mill. These are all machines. Greenhouse, electric pump. None of these can help me produce electricity, so I should do that first. I really should do that first, shouldn't I? Where was it? Power? Yes. Easy power transfer, carbon brushes. Why use GregTech energy generators? Have more variety. Higher tier generators can produce much more energy per tick than thermal dynamos. Best for late, mid-game, and end-game. Well, I don't have access to probably any of the resources they need, so... Oil processing up and running. Again, I don't know how to do that. Oil. I assume it's something I do later down the line. Industrial Revolution. Age of Automation. Oil. Psychology and film class. Back in high school, I made so many dumb films. Distilling liquid air. We didn't have anything fun like that. We just had the basic English, maths, history, physics, chemistry. We did have music. I took that for a few years before eventually dropping it. We had a really strict but fair and good at teaching teacher, and he passed away from cancer, unfortunately, and after that I didn't really enjoy taking the class, so I ended up dropping it. I am getting back into music though. I play piano now. I used to play percussion back in high school, but now I play piano. I'm composing. I'm working on a composition. It's fun. I am glad to be getting back into it. I do miss him. He was a good teacher. Tin. Conveyor module. Circuit assembler. I don't see anything about oil processing in here. Gas. Extractor. Lubricant. Polarizer. Pistons. Certus quartz crystal. Nothing about oil. Integrated circuit. Cello, but never picked it up back in high school. Music is fun. It's one of the hobbies that... I got my piano a few years ago. I would play it for a few weeks and then drop it for a few months and then play it again for a few weeks and drop it for a few months. I repeated that for a number of years. This time I think is different because, again, I'm starting to compose my own music, and that's a lot more fun than just playing what other people have composed already. Rubber processing. Compressor. Fermenting casket. Foster. Well, with easier automation. I should have looked into that before I set up that little thing, I assume. It is an optional quest, so I suppose it's fine. One day, I don't know if I'll share it. Maybe I will. I might upload it on my YouTube after I finish. Things like that always make me nervous, I guess. People can be scary with their opinions, and I'm okay at accepting criticism as long as it's constructive. I really should be working on this. I keep getting distracted. What was it? Power. Oh, we have actual... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, there's no way I can craft any of that now. But I do see how I can get oil production now. Line of progression. Stop clicking on the things, I'm just trying to look around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Power. I need to craft a carbon brush. That looks easy enough. I can craft one of those. And a... what was it? A generator coil. Block of andesite alloy, easy. We should be able to craft both of these things. Carbon brushes. What do you mean? Why is it not letting me do 3 steel plates? And now we have this. I can hook it up to this, and we will finally be generating electricity. A magnetite block. Magnetite dust with stone. Refined magnetite ore. Primitive ore furnace, crushed magnetite. We do have that. I think we have magnetite in here. We do. We are actually making progress. Let's just make these for now. How many do we need? I think it was 9? No, 24. Yes, 24. generated by coils can be collected using the carbon brushes block. 24 of these. I do not have enough magnetite. Magnetite comes from gravel. Do I really not have any magnetite? Drop chance, 25% drop chance to get magnetite. Interesting. That's something I would expect to have a lot of. That's alright. No. Do not. How much magnetite did we get from that? Copper, magnetite, only 2.5 stacks. That is not a lot of it. I gave you sushi. 8 pieces of it. That should be more than enough to keep you full. Is that all of my gravel? Not yet. Please don't climb onto the conveyor belt again. If you die again, I will put you in a chest and never take you out of it. I will do it. Do not test me. Some down here. I think I missed some. No. No, I did not. Let's clean up the inventory just a little. Copper, iron, magnetite. We did not get a lot of it, unfortunately. Magnetite with coal gives us magnetite and gold. Oh, I've already used all of it to get my gold. Right, you work on that. I really do want to make another one of these, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. It shouldn't be difficult because I do have all the infrastructure set up needed to make it. Primitive ore factory. Ross. I might as well. Just so I can speed up the process. Yes. That's all this is. It's just me going through crafting trees. One should be enough. Ross. Five of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 1. Why not? And 1 of these. The problem is we need fire bricks, and we do not have enough of them. Show me the recipe for fire bricks. A stack should be enough. I did all that, but forgot to actually pin the recipe. Clay balls, 32 of them. We have plenty in here. Like that. 10 more. Oh, that makes 8 at a time. Clay bricks. We need 394. That's fine. I will use just all of them. Nope. It is dangerous. Is that going to work? It looks like it is. While it's doing that, let's go take a look at this. That's filled with bone meal. Oh, this is going to back up because it's not using enough power. I really should make one more of these. While it's cooking that, I'm going to make another one of the generators. What was it? Modular engine, I believe. It's going to... two of those, 2 of those. How am I out of copper plates once again? I do not understand. How is that possible? I made like 2 stacks earlier. How? No, no. I can't. It's not. It's gone. It's not here. It's gone. No. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, it's in my inventory. That's okay. It's in my inventory. I am going to put both of you where you cannot escape and die. You can live in the potato cannot chest. Unbelievable. One of these. One of these. I told them that if... Is it not brass? It's brass. I said it. If they died, I would put them in a chest where they can't escape. Oh, this is not... I need to upgrade this to the next level. 2 brass plates. I guess it is also my fault. I could cover it with slabs, and that would keep them safe. Why are you facing that way? Do you have to be like this? Yes. Is this going to start using more diesel? I don't think it is. No, it is. 33, 31. So we won't have an excess now, at the very least. Can I swim in this? I can. 5 bricks. A stack of these. $112. 112 of these. Did we run out of the... No, this should do. Half a stack. And 220 of these. Oh, I have to just smelt them. What was it? The brick. Heat. Compressed fire clay. And with that, I am going to double the speed of this. It ran out of water. Bucket. What kind of vintage stuff? Down here. I used to play NES games when I was younger, and I've been wanting to get one of those consoles, but I haven't been able to find one. That's the only kind of vintage thing I would want, I think. Are those done? I think they are done, yes. I can craft them like this. I selected a stack, did I not? The rest are in there for some reason. I have to put it back here. Right, a 5x5 with the corners missing. Uranium glass. I'm curious again. Uranium. What kind of figurines? Oh. Whoa. This looks incredible. What? I assume it's radioactive. It looks incredible. If I showed my mother, she would definitely want some. Bronze pipe casings. 4 of those, and bronze machine casings, 4 of those. But a very low amount. I would assume so, if it's being kept in a home. Are you going to use it to... Like, are you actually going to use it for food? Bronze. Bronze. Do not have any tin. How do we not have tin? Block of tin. And do that. Now. I need bronze. That should be enough. Never use it for food, it's just for decoration. If it's safe enough to keep in your house, it's safe enough to eat out of. This is the kind of mentality that will get me killed one day. And I will die with a smile on my face. How is that vintage? You said vintage. I don't see how this is vintage. Unless it's... I'm not sure. I can't. I wanted to test it. I wanted to see if it would hurt me. I need at least 32 for these. And more for these. I need the entire stack, don't I? I might need more than that even. Oh, it's old, I see. From the big sad. I mean, it is, isn't it? You work on that, and I can go back to making these. I need 4 of them. I always forget to just actually see the recipe. I should have made these first. Twice. Once again, I clicked on the recipe, but I did not set it as... I need 9 of these. Is that not enough? I think I need these. 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of these. 8 of these. What do we need for that? Wrench? Do we not have a wrench? We do. Hammer. This one. The other one. 8. And we can craft 4 of these. Fiber can go here. From the Alien franchise. From the late 70s to 90s. So it is all very vintage. Is it still working? It is. Oh, this is in the way. Oh, I did not know it had things in it. Are we overflowing on materials? I think we might be. No, don't go in there. Poisonous potatoes. Can poisonous potatoes be used in the composter? No, they cannot. That's going to... No, it should be fine. Because I have filters set up, it should just go here. Yes, perfect. I thought that was going to create a problem in the system, but thankfully not. Same layer, but put the casings in the center. Like this. And also the front needs to be the ore factory block. Oh, I need that. And with a cross in the middle. Same once again. Do I have any... I could use scaffolding. I suppose I could do that. Like this. I never know how this thing works. Right. Not like that. Like this. And I can do this. Perfect. A 3x3. Followed by a... this. And with these at the top, I wonder if... Perfect. That, yes, you are right. That's very nice that they do that. Still, I would have appreciated if they told me that these were not necessary. Because see, I made this one without those. They are useless. Entirely useless. A waste of time. Well, no, if they aren't, if I'm trying to automate this, but I'm not, right? I don't have the materials to be able to do that at the moment, so they are technically useless. I can do that, and I can throw all of these in. Crushed of... I could just say ore, yes. Magnetite. That should be fine. Actually, let's do this. Because we can. The water in, do that, and now we are working at twice the speed. Perfect. Did I take out all the magnetite from that? I did. Which means we can go back to making magnetite blocks. How many did we need? We needed 24 of them. That's enough. And we have this. How did this work again? Just put the generator into the magnetite and hook it up with some shafts. This direction. I should definitely expand out a little and then build it. Just so I'm not having to disassemble it afterwards. To add more of the modulars components to the modular engine. Do you have any other hobbies other than well, farming isn't a hobby for you, is it? Or is it both a job and as a hobby? Gardening, I suppose, is a hobby. So long as you enjoy it, I suppose it can be. The work you do. You also write. What kind of writing do you do? Writer's block is awful. I know how that feels. And there's the website I used to use. I don't use it anymore. I haven't done any writing in a while. Let me see if I can find the link for it. I found it. Let me see if it actually still is online. It is. I don't know if this is the official name of it. Cross out of it. The most dangerous writing app. Whether it be historical or fantasy. You should check out this. Where is my Twitch chat? It's a lot of fun if you're just trying to have fun with it. I used to do this a lot. I'll let you try it out before I go into it. What was I doing? I was expanding this. I have done that, so I want to be in front of it. Use my scaffolding to build up and around. Another friend of mine who writes, she hates that website and thinks I'm a psychopath for using it. I don't know if I disagree. It has to be one higher. This should be working. If I grab a couple of shafts and some cogwheels. And just hook this up. It's only taking up 3,000 stress units at the current speed, which is not enough. It needs to be taking up about 4 times as much. That's quite alright. We are making enough magnetite, I hope, to be able to upgrade to the next tiers. Magnetite dust? No, probably not. Magnetite block. Redstone magnet. Fluctuated magnet. If I look at the recipe tree for this, overcharged gold, little backstories and whatnot about my D&D characters. Very interesting. Do you share them anywhere? Do you post them online anywhere? I would love to give them a read. Reading is another one of my hobbies. I do quite a lot of that. Overcharged gold, overcharged diamonds. A polarizer, not something I can make at the moment, I don't think. I can make these. 38. What, 32, 8 of these. You keep them all to yourself, fair enough. They said it would take more if I upgraded it. I never thought I would say this, but this diamond pickaxe is painfully slow. It takes eons to mine even a single one of these. Good lord. Two, 4. 2400. 23, and it's at 0% efficiency. That's all right. Did we run out of redstone? Yes, we did. That should be enough. How did they have multiple of them? Or can you just stack them? Oh, you can stack them. Generator coils will generate electricity as long as they are surrounded by magnets, so I don't have to use 24 of them. I've never played D&D. Well, I've played it once. And we only played for a few sessions. There are a few streamers. I don't know. I don't think they are because they had a little poll on it a few days ago. It's a lot to figure out sometimes. I can imagine, especially for the dungeon master, the dungeon manager, what the person who runs it. I don't know the proper terminology for D&D. Oh, I can do what? How did that? No. That is not what I was trying to do. 4,000 stress impact. I can make more of these though, that's fine. This blocks looks beautiful. The dungeon master. Sounds sus. But still, it is a lot of work to come up with stories and such like that. Another one of these, and we can make one of these. $4,600. I assume that's for each of them. This is still maxed out, and so is this. I need to add more of these. I thought adding a third one would be enough, but it's not. I'm producing too much diesel. I never thought this would be a problem. Magnetite can go in there. Carbon brushes can stay for now. How does this work? Energy output 230 energy per tick, I assume that is. Which isn't a lot. I'm going to add a few more of the generators. I should have enough magnetite to make those magnetic blocks. Redstone might be the limiting factor, but we can get more of that from the sifting. I need to make a few of these. That should be enough. Copper. Oh. And 2, 4. Why not? This should be enough. Do we have enough materials? We do. 63. More than what we need. Let's expand this way a little bit. Why don't we? How is it? I don't understand how it works, but oh, whoops. I did it too much. I think that did it for the entire thing. It did. Oh, that is nice. I wish I knew that from the start. It's broken. That's too many. That's too many. Still too many? How? I can only do 3? Oh, because each one is 4,500. And this is only 18,000. So I need to add more modular diesel engines. How much is this producing now? 3, 4, 5. Not enough. Right, let's make 3 modular diesel engines. Add them to the list. Modular diesel engine. If I craft 3 of these. 9 zinc. All right. Block of zinc. That should be enough. 7 more. Polished blackstone. 3 of these. 3 of these. 26 of this. I need to convert this into ingots. You work on that. Yes, that's worked. Okay. Can't do anything with that. We can do these, and we can do 3 of these. It's all just crafting trees over and over and over again. 3 of these. 3 of these. What was it? Brass. 6 of them. I can convert all of these into plates, I suppose. Three of these. You start Minecraft by punching a tree, so it does make sense that it would be like that. I should be using a wrench, but I don't have one on me. Are we actually using up the diesel now? 848. It's still not going to be fast enough, is it? I have to add more of these. Unbelievable. Is it just going to be a massive line of these? I could put some next to them, I suppose. 36,864. Let's see if these are enough to power 3 of them. Yes, they are. I could add actually a few more and it would still be fine. But for now, let's just stay like this because this is turning into a rather unsightly thing. In just a second, I got a text from someone. I should let them know that I'm busy. We are making power now, so that's copper wire. Only power transfer over long distances, but can be limited. Overcharged iron wire, not something we can do. An energizer. Large wire networks are known to cause a lot of lag. It is advised that you use wires from other mods. It would be helpful if they gave me a name that I could go after. But of course they aren't going to do that, are they? We'll have to use this. Oh, we have to actually use a mechanical saw. It has to be powered, doesn't it? That's going to be annoying. I could just put it at the top of that thing. A mechanical saw. And a sight casing. How did we run out of that? And a sight. Log. And a wrench. Put that in my offhand, this in my main hand. We run out of those. This is going to be satisfying. Very nice. What was I doing? Mechanical saw. This needs to be powered. I can put it like this and throw copper on it. Copper plate. It is the same for this? Yes. Oh, it's powered from the side. I thought it was powered from the bottom. That's embarrassing. Why must you do this to me? Good. I like the animation of that. $40. How do these work then? I should probably take a look. I used to transfer energy from one place to another. Okay, what is this? An electrical connector. But at the side of that, how do I craft one of those? Electrical connector. Copper nuggets, andesite alloys, and I get 2 of them. I don't have copper nuggets, because why would I? I don't have andesite alloys. Can I craft them? That should keep me satisfied for a little while, hopefully. An electrical connector at the side of this thing. Oh. Well, that's nice. Can I do anything with it? I don't think I can. But I can use this to connect it to machines. Automatically pushes its energy to neighboring blocks, but what if it didn't do that? Stands on when pull mode is enabled. Modes are switched with a wrench. Pull mode is only for compatibility with older mods and can't be used to extract energy from energizer or motor internal storage. I just remembered magnetite. I will try not to be electrocuted. Large neodymium magnet. Overcharged gold into an energizer. We can craft one of those, hook that up with that, and we can move on to the next step of producing electricity. I need a lightning rod, and I assume I need a depot below it. It would make sense for it to require a depot. Let me use my wrench instead. Do I get my wire back? I don't know if I did or not. I want to test it. If I have 2 of these and I connect them with wires and I break one, I do. Perfect. Put a depot here. Put that above it and do something like this. Perfect. And if I... How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is... $18 times 4. 72. I think, if I'm doing my math right. I hope so. It's just thrown into that. 144 and 36. Gold. I do not have that much gold. I'm not even close to having that much gold. Can I get it from anything else in the primitive ore factory? Crushed copper gives me 25% chance of giving gold. Magnetite. Magnetite or copper? I have plenty of that. I do need water. I think I'm running out. And also coal. I thought we had enough charcoal, but it's running out. That can go there, and this can go here. Yes. How did it take 2 minutes to back up? It's not a large world. It should be doing it in seconds. That can go. This can go. That can go. I will keep that on me. All of this can go. Those two can go. And so can that. How many diamonds did I need? It was 72, I believe. 72. 36. Let's see how this works. Work? Oh. Is this a joke? Why? Oh, why won't you work? Do you need both? Do you need both? When provided with electricity and a rotation. And on belts underneath it, right? It needs both rotation and electricity. Why? Why both? Why? Thankfully, I think I can just do that. I'm still annoyed by that. Is it working? I think it's because of the shaders. Oh no, because I have half a stack. It's just taking time. You can kind of see it. Kind of. You take your time with that. I'm going to... It's still up there. I'm going to keep an eye on these. Get rid of that. I should get rid of that so it's not slowing down the rest of the process. What is next? I already did that. Basic electrolyzer, useful for separating items into their base forms. A super chest, alloy smelter. I could use one of those. A polarizer. Gives metals magnetic charge, also functions as an energizer. I should have just made one of these. Polarizer. Recipe tree. Tin wire. Tin plate. I should be setting my favorite recipes so I know how much it costs in the future. Still not done? No. Steel plates, 9 of them. We need a hammer. Blue steel hammer, wrought iron hammer. I'm just going to craft a few of them. 1 casing, 4 rubber sheet. Another one of these. Why? I need that. 12 of these. 12, 4 of these. 1 of these. 2 of these. 4 of these. 1 of these. And we have it. That needs EU, which means I have to come back here. I don't even remember what it was called. The energy converter. How do I use this? Put that there. Oh, it just does it for me. Why have the extra process of this and then put it into that? I don't understand. However, I don't want to take out the diamonds because they're almost done. I am going to grab some gold and charge that. The amount I have in there should be enough. Why is it taking so long? It should be done by now, I think. And it is. Perfect. How does this work then? Oh. Easy. We were trying to do these. 72 of them. $288 gold, 72 diamonds. I thought it was 36. Did I miscount it somehow? Oh, I don't need 144. Yes, I did. I need 36. 36144. Still not enough gold, but we are close to getting enough. Even 2 of these. It's still not fast enough. How is this still not done? I'm going to throw them in here if the gold finishes faster than them. Which it definitely will from the looks of it. Generate electricity as long as they are surrounded by magnets. Carbon brushes block. Magnetic force of magnets. The percentage of being efficiency 50%. As the efficiency increases, the amount of SU used by the generator coils also increases. Do not generate rotation, only electricity. I understand that. I could be making one of these. No, let's just go with the diamond ones. I am curious if 4600, hopefully not. I am expecting things to start blowing up at some point. But hopefully not anytime soon. Cogwheel. I'm curious if... So this is producing 690. That is going as fast as it can. Not what I meant to do. No, it is overstressed. I had imagined that it would do that. But I am still just a little bit disappointed that I couldn't test it. Where did the other one go? Come back. Hopefully it didn't stop. It didn't. 56. I still need 29 more gold. That is going to be a problem. I'm not getting enough from these, and I don't have enough magnetite ore at the moment. I could start crushing up some. I should do that. Get some gravel. I was supposed to get an auto restocking mod, but I forgot about it once again. I did see a machine that can do this automatically, so hopefully we'll be able to craft that sometime soon. Magnetite is what we need. Copper can go. Iron can go. I should have some in here also. We do. I'm going to replace these. And these. I have to wait until it finishes so I can take out the old ones. That's going to take a minute. I should craft the ones I have, at least for now, and then we can... $144. I don't have magnetite. Magnetite. How does one get magnetite? Dust. Just from the ore factory, I presume? Yes. Right, so we're just waiting on the ore factory now. It sure loves to take its time, doesn't it? That can go, that can go, this can go here. I need 29 more, that's 18 I believe, so we should be able to get it fairly quickly. The magnetite on the other hand might be a problem. I wonder, controls, keybinds, use item, let's set that to F16. No, I thought it would be faster like you can do with the placing blocks, but no. Keybinds, back to right button. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Iron, tin, copper. Only 2 stacks of magnetite. That is not going to be enough. It's still not done. From that. No, it will be enough. I think I should probably stop here because this is going to take too long to be able to finish this in today's stream. That's going to take at least 30 minutes. Which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping to finish this before I headed off for the night. How is this looking? That's full, so that's going in there. That's not a problem. This is working fine. Next stream, I should write down before I forget. So we finished the diesel automation. Axe. Is there a way to get a book? No, I can't get ink sacs. There's literally no way of getting ink sacs or feathers. Leather I can get from Iron Horse armor, right. I can get leather. Ink sacs and feathers, on the other hand, are just not going to be a thing. Okay, that's unfortunate. What do we need to do? We need to make fluctuated magnetite. Finish making magnetite blocks. I think I wanted to add more modular diesel engines. The problem is they follow me and they don't sit. Make an area for the kitties. We can do that. Make modular diesel engines. I can still make the area and keep them in the chests. I can put them in the chests in the area that we make. Modular diesel engines. What else? What else? I could make another one of the primitive ore furnaces. Make 2 of those. I think 2 more should be enough. Make 2 primitive ore furnaces. Anything else I need to do in the next episode? I think not. That should be everything, right? Add a few more of these, upgrade that, and a few of those. And then we can continue progressing through the quest book. That sounds reasonable. Let's put that away. I'm going to keep all of the items in my inventory. Regardless, thank you very much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot done today. That was fun. We finished that. We finished setting up that. We made another one of those. And we got the other cat, the Bingus. Look at its face. Where did it go? It's not. It's just pink. The fur it has is pink. Regardless, as I was saying, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for keeping the chat clean, OC. It is, again, very much appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful night. I will be streaming tomorrow. It is a Sunday. We are playing Warframe tomorrow, if things go according to plan. I am hoping to do... the quest. What's it called? Second Dream. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow. I don't know how long it is. It shouldn't take more than 4 hours, right? Warframe quests aren't that long. Second Dream tomorrow. Maybe Protea farming afterwards. I still need to get that last component of her. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you again for joining me, and I shall see you tomorrow.